The gospel is a highlighter, not eraser, to the law. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Sabbath School Study Group, part number 3 of our 5-part series, Sin, the Law, and the Gospel. When we think about the good news and what Jesus came to do, he did not come to throw away the rules. He came to fulfill the rules. He established the rules. The fact that the law of God still exists is the greatest evidence is the cross. If God's law didn't exist or it didn't matter, Jesus would not have to have died. God would have just changed the law. But the law is that real, but so is God's grace. So let's look at the gospel as a highlighter and not a eraser here in Romans 3:21. But now the righteousness of God without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophet. So it's almost as if in the courtroom of the great controversy, the law of righteousness, grace, the gospel, it is witnessed, it is testified by the law and the prophet. So we know who the prophets are, the prophets being those who speak and who spoke on behalf of God. They're giving a thumbs up. They're clicking like and saying, yes, the gospel actually meets the demands of the one sitting beside me. The law and the prophets. The law is now looking at the gospel. The law is looking at the cross and looking at what Jesus has done and saying, yep, it is enough. It has been satisfied. The obligations and the rules of what we demand have been met in the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. That's not erasing the law. That's actually highlighting. It's stamping, verifying the law. In Romans chapter 3, verse 24, being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus. Wait a minute. Okay, Chris, I don't see the word law in there. Well, yes, you do. It's in the word justified. What is justification? It is to be declared just. It is to be declared right. And the only way we know what is right is the law. So what justification does is that it declares us right because we are in Christ. It declares us righteous. It declares us good. And again, satisfying what the law has required. That's not putting the law away. That's putting the law front and center, saying, indeed, this is real. And I have done it only because of what Christ has done. One more verse, and that's in Romans chapter 3, verse 31. Do we then, and it just asks us outright, do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. We establish the law. The fact that I am putting my faith in Christ as my justifier and redeemer, I'm nodding my head. I am assenting. I'm agreeing that, yep, the law has to be met, and it has been met. It has been satisfied through the one through whom I've been justified, Christ. So we're not putting the law away. And because of what Jesus has done, I don't then go my merry way and do what I want to do. Instead, I show my appreciation for the atonement by accepting what it asks for. And that is a good life. That is a faithful life. And that is a just life. I am walking now, following the one who has led me out of sin.